Since bursting out of the movie scene in Trainspotting a decade ago, Ewan McGregor has starred in many diverse films, from Moulin Rouge to Black Hawk Down to Star Wars. His latest movie, Miss Potter, reunites him with former co-star Rene Zellweger, and Ewan McGregor joins us this morning. Good morning.
How are you?
We'll get to that other movie with Rene Zellweger in a moment.
Yeah.
But first, how are you doing? You set for the holidays?
I'm very good, yeah. Yeah, everything's good, yeah.
Great. This movie is so sweet. And it came as such a surprise to me because I've read these Beatrix Potter books to my children forever.
Yeah.
I never knew her story.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
No, I realised when I got sent the script, I didn't ever know anything about her. Never thought about who she might have been, or. And it turns out that she was rather an incredible woman in that time, in the turn of the century, 1902, I think our film is set.
Yeah.
For a woman to be, she was unmarried, of a certain age, and yet society deemed that she should just stay at home and look after her parents.
Right.
She had a different plan.
She had a completely different plan.
Yeah.
And along you come, you played the youngest son of this publishing family, and you're maybe the black sheep or who knows what. They really don't think you've got a shot whatsoever.
Yeah, right.
And they sort of foist her books upon you.
That's right. Yeah, the idea is that my character, Norman, was left at home to look after his mother, who's in a wheelchair, and he and his sister have been looking after her, while the two elder brothers go off and run the publishing house as editors and publishers. And clearly I've been, haranguing them for some time that I want to be a publisher myself. And,
all right.
And they think, we'll palm him off with this silly woman who's writing children's books.
Let's take a look at a clip which helps show that.
Have you supervised?
This will be my first.
Ah.
Miss Potter, I have recently informed my brothers and my mother that I'm no longer content to stay at home and play nursemaid solely because I am the youngest son. No, I would like a proper job working for my family's firm. And they have assigned me you. Does that make things clearer?
In other words, you have no experience whatsoever, but because you've made a nuisance of yourself demanding a chance, they've fobbed you off on me.
Yeah, fob is a good word. There you go. The story is so beautiful after that because the books, of course, end up unbelievably successful.
Yeah.
And the two of you fall in love.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
They had I won't spoil the ending, but they have there's a beautiful love story there.
Yeah.
And it's true that, the work that they did together, these books are still being sold today. I read them to my kids.
Yeah. And they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous.
They are beautiful.
Yeah.
I went to see her work. There was an exhibition of her work in Dulwich in South London. And I was going to do the film, and out of a sense of duty, I thought I should just go and have a look at these paintings. So I went there, and when I arrived, I was really taken with them. They're so beautiful and characterful and detailed. There's one right there.
Ah, fantastic.
Yeah, they are beautiful.
Now, let's go back and talk about this, because you and Renee were in a movie before.
Yes.
It was a very stylized kind of, it looked like a Doris Day, Rock Hudson kind of... What about Love?
Down with Love.
Down with Love. Down with Love.
Yes.
And so you got to be pals then and decided you needed to work together again? What happened?
Yeah, well, we were doing this film, which was absolutely that. It was our version of a 60s sex comedy.
Right.
And it meant that the comedy had to be played in a very specific way, a very kind of old-fashioned kind of comedy. And it was difficult to land. If you didn't get it absolutely right, then it wouldn't work. And so we'd often look at each other and go, God, it would be nice to be doing something just where we could just play,
Sure.
And then Down with Love came out, and it's a beautiful film. We were both really proud of it.
Yeah.
But then Renee sent me this script, and that was another lovely thing. To be sent work by one of your peers is always great, and especially from her, because she is just fantastic.
It is amazing, too, because she's done these movies where she does these accents.
Right.
I mean, this is a girl from Texas.
Yes. Yeah, she's got an amazing British accent, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
she's such fun.
In a very specific way. She's kind of amazing that way.
Yeah, she's lovely.
Do the Brits think that she nails it? I mean,
yes,
because from our perspective,
absolutely. I mean, it's faultless. It's absolutely faultless. And she stays in... Renee, she does a very... I think for her, a very important thing in that she stays in the accent all the time.
Right.
So when you finish the job and phone her up, and then she's got her text and accent back, it always comes as a bit of a surprise, Well,
this movie is such a treat. It's a kind of a holiday gift if you have a chance to see it. I'm telling everybody to see it.
Lovely, thank you.
Great to see you.
You too, take care.
Thank you so much.
Thanks very much.
All right.